So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had my very first pregnancy scare. A few months ago, my lady and myself went on a very fancy dinner date. We enjoy our dinner, I pay the tab, and then we go back to the hotel. And we absolutely ruined this pair of hotel bed sheets. But this is where it got dicey. This is where I started getting worried. There was a 6-week period. 6 weeks. And I looked at her and I said, God, there's no way that you're pregnant. We should get you to a hospital. No! Yeah, so I've never played Skyblock before, and I'm pretty sure I just ended this whole entire Let's Play, so we're gonna start over. So like I said, I have never played Skyblock before. I've never watched anybody play Skyblock before. I figured that I'd give it a try, see what happens. All I know is that I see sand off in the distance, and that is all I need to make this a successful episode. You guys all know exactly what I came here to do. All right, so I gotta melt this ice block. Are you gonna melt or what? There we go. And if I put a hole right here and make a pickaxe, then we should be set. Round 3, third time's a charm. Now, if I've done my calculations correctly, this should work. It's a blessing. 80% of my cobblestone is going right into that lava. How am I supposed to solve this issue? You son of... Do you know what sitting here collecting cobblestone reminds me of? It reminds me of work. Which reminds me, last week, I had a panic attack at work. I'm sitting outside enjoying myself, and all of a sudden, I start breathing really fast. Heart palpitations, the whole 9 yards. I am tweaking out. But wait, it gets worse. Ladies and gentlemen, I had tacos for lunch that day. So at the same time that I'm sitting here freaking out, I also have to take a shit, but not just any average shit. So I'm panicking. I run to the bathroom. I've trained myself very well though. I know exactly what I need to do whenever I'm having a panic attack. It starts with breathing exercises. So as soon as I get back and sit on the toilet, I start doing my breathing exercises. And at the same time that I'm doing my breathing exercises, I'm taking the meanest, deepest taco shit of my entire life. Now let me explain something to you. When you're having a panic attack, you're breathing fast. When you're taking a dump, it stinks. And when you're trying to calm down, you need to breathe slow. So I sit there, I take a nice deep breath, and it smells so bad. So I'm sitting there trying not to freak out, but every single time that I take a deep breath, all I can smell is the scent of the biggest regret of your life. But if I don't take deep breaths and try to relax myself, then I'm gonna continue to have this panic attack. So everybody, when I tell you that in 25 minutes I experienced hell and also gained a whole new appreciation for life, that is why. Almost just lost my crafting table there. That would have been pretty upsetting. As I said that, I lost a piece of dirt. Damn it. Hopefully these saplings start growing because I could really use some more wood. All right, I've officially made it to the sand platform. Pumpkin seeds, melon slice, and obsidian. Why did I make a wooden hoe? I have cobblestone. I have unlimited cobblestone. I am so horrendously bad at video games, it's not even funny. Okay, so there's not a whole lot of things that I can make right now, so I'm confused as to where I'm supposed to be going forward. Where'd this tree come from? I am trying my hardest to make a beautiful ecosystem over here, but I also need to remember that I have the IQ of Sid the Sloth, so this is not working well. My second night is coming up, so I feel like I should build a house of some sort. Otherwise, I will probably get extinguished by the dragon. Welcome to my safe haven. This will protect me from everything. Monsters, storms, e-girls. They're only scary because I want to talk to them, but I can't. Out of any mob in the entire game, that is not the one that I want to see right now. That is absolutely unacceptable. Just send me the Ender Dragon. I don't even care at this point. It's raining out. If only there's a way I could collect water with the available resources that I have. I'm holding this bucket outside. Please fill. We need to find a food source. And I think in order to do that, we need to build off into a different area. Do you want to hear how much of a pimp I was in kindergarten? I actually got in trouble for making out with this girl in front of the entire class in kindergarten. I wish I was joking about this. I had a girlfriend in kindergarten. I was pimping. I don't know where my skills went, but obviously news got around and the teacher found out about it. So with parent-teacher conferences coming up, I knew that I was going to get in trouble. My kindergarten teacher looks my mom directly in the eyes and goes, "You're not going to believe this, but your son has been making out with another student on school property." My dad, ecstatic. My mom, not so much. Many years pass. I am an adult now. I hadn't thought about this moment in years. I am casually scrolling on Instagram and I come across a name that looks very familiar. I start looking through yearbooks, old class pictures, and there she was. I reach out and I message, "You're not gonna believe this, but we used to make out in kindergarten." And she goes, "Oh yeah, my mom hated you for that." And I go, "Well, do you think we still have that magic?" She responds, "I don't know. I guess there's only one way to find out." So I messaged my mom and I go, Mom, you are not gonna believe this. I explained the situation to her and she starts laughing. And then I actually end up hanging out with this woman. Get some steaks going, a few drinks, and then things get a little spicy. 10 minutes later, she asked, did you finish inside? I looked at her dead in the eyes. I smiled and I said, hey, you're not gonna believe this. I want to see if I can get some of these bones before it becomes daytime. Give me your morning wood, boy. Did you seriously just block my path back? I have the worst luck when it comes to anything. I just remembered that you can make charcoal. Oh, I'm so slow. But also sexy and handsome. And good looking. And if I think about it logically, I could put torches on little islands along with some dirt, and animals should spawn there. I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, I'm dying in this little sky prison alone. I recently had a really fun idea for the bedroom. My grandparents are always saying, Ian, you need to become more creative. Use your innovative mind for something helpful. So anyways, glow-in-the-dark condoms. Like, imagine you're getting down with somebody, right? You just had a lovely evening. Candles lit, a really nice third-course meal, and you go up to the bedroom, you flick the lights off, and you pull out your glow-in-the-dark condom. She thinks it's funny, you think it's saving you $80,000 in child support. It's great. And then you guys start getting rowdy. Name calling, scratching, biting. Mind you, it is pitch black in this room. You cannot see anything. And just when you think everything is going fantastic, you grab your girl's hair, you pull her head back, and the only thing that she can see is a glow-in-the-dark condom on the floor. Ah, yes, thank you. I'll be here all night because I'm alone. Now, hear me out. If I dig down here and I ride the water down, do you think that I could put blocks under this platform? There's only one way to find out, god damn it. Oh, I'm a genius. Why am I so smart and handsome all the time? God, it's a serious flaw that I have. I had what I would like to consider the funniest moment with the cops ever. So I get a call from my buddy at 1 in the morning a few years back. He goes, Soup, we're at the park. Do you want to come smoke? I said, say less, Captain. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Now, I didn't have a car at this point, so I had to walk. And I was listening to a really good album, so I decided to walk the back roads. I was 5 minutes late. But I finally get to the park and I see their cars. I get excited, so I start running towards them. And as soon as I start getting close to them, I see 6 cop cars roll into the park. They were not fucking around. This is what our tax dollars pay for, ladies and gentlemen. I am 15 feet away from their car, and I have just enough time to dive into the bushes. It was so sad. I was watching my homies from a distance, and they were so high that they didn't even see the cops coming. I could see them rolling the... The look of horror on my friends' faces when they realized how many cops just pulled into the park was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But I see my homies get dragged out of the car, searched, and I sat there thinking, all of my friends, high as kites, getting searched by the police, just absolutely groped. If I were to get up out of the bushes and walk past them all, how funny would that be? The cops would have no idea who I am, but all of my friends would know exactly who I am, and they would know exactly what I was doing. They would see me walk by, handshake the officers, how's it going? And they would have to sit there and try not to hysterically laugh. So I'm sitting there in the bushes hysterically laughing at this idea when all of a sudden they pull my buddy Austin out of the back seat of this car, and he has a scooter, and they start to shove him in the back of the police car to escort him back to his house. Guys, I'm about to piss myself laughing while I'm trying to hide in the bushes, mind you. I felt like 007 with a laughing disorder. He had to go back to his mother's house in a police car after leaving on a scooter. I'm gonna repeat that for you. You are a single mother. You see your 15-year-old son drive off on a scooter, and 45 minutes later gets escorted back to your house in a police car. I feel like that's a very pivotal point for a parent. Would you be embarrassed or proud? Like, son, I'm glad that you're out having fun and smoking weed, but you're not going to get any pussy riding around on that scooter. What do you mean, Dad? There is Barbie decal on the scooter. Yeah, long story short, we smoked Austin's blunt after he got picked up by the police. Also, Skyblock fucking sucks.